Hello, my name is Jacquelyn Iannuzzo, and today I will be reading my piece, The Indoor and the Outdoor. This is about the time that I lost my cat Mitz, and how it really affected me. The wind was blowing so hard onto my stinging face. It was so difficult for me to continue that I just kept looking and calling, even though I had a feeling that little Mitz was gone. It was a warm, sunny day when we first brought him home. I was so excited with butterflies swarming everywhere in my stomach. I wanted to play with him right away, but my dad insisted we wait until our new cat Mitz was comfortable. It took a few days for him to transfer to our home. Once he started to feel better, we began to go outside. I hated it when he went out, but it wasn't my decision. The first day Mitz had been out there, my brother and I were either chasing, holding, or trying to find him. After a while, we had other things to do. We still played with him, of course, but not as much. Some nights my dad would let Mitz out. Other nights Mitz would sleep on the porch or on someone's bed. In the mornings, my mom would walk into the kitchen, create the sweet aroma of coffee, and swiftly open the porch door to let Mitz in. I would never be out of bed for any of this, but I could hear the little sounds of the door creaking or Mitz purring. It was a bright day, and I was just waking up to the terrible smell of eggs being made and the voices of my parents' conversation. The first thing I heard my dad say was, "Did you let Mitz in this morning?" "No," said my mom. Right at that moment, I got a strange feeling that Mitz was gone. I slowly got out of bed and gradually walked down the hall into the kitchen. I acted like nothing had happened and asked them where he was. They said they had no idea. We waited for hours, no sign of Mitz. We tried everything, searching for long times during the day, calling his name and hanging out posters, but nothing worked. I even tried to search by myself. I went around the block calling, and I even went door to door, asking if they had seen him. After a week or so, I was losing hope in finding him. I just kept telling myself, I'll find him this time. Time passed and I knew he was gone. I almost always frowned, and I occasionally snapped at my parents because they had let him out that night. I always thought how it would feel to never see him again. A few months passed, and he was starting to dissolve in my mind. I still remember him, but I just thought one thing. You never realize what you have until it's gone. Of course I wish I had spent more time with him, but I can't do anything about it then, and I certainly can't do anything about it now. I just reminded myself of all the other people in the world who have lost something more than me. I thought about how lucky I was to not have lost something as bad as them. Now when I hear about someone losing something close to them, I can relate and know how it feels, and I now understand that I just have to move on and remember all the good times I had with him.